Here we go.
Hello all, and welcome back to another episode of Tied One On at Tully's. We've got a different kind of episode today, and that the reason being is we have a Russian on the podcast. So the name of the game isn't comedy. The name of the game isn't entertainment. The name of the game is business, because in Russia that's how they roll. Here we have my friend Mr. Marc Bottero, who you guys see every episode, co-host Marc, and our guest Anton Borodkin.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Anton Borodkin. I'm from Russia, and I started playing hockey when I was 6 years old. Yeah, my mother's friends told her about it, and they showed me, and I was interested.
There you go. As you can tell, the English is very good. Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Strong suit.
Yeah,
Might as well get that out
there.
there now. Anton did not speak a lick of English at the start of this season. When puck drop happened, game one, the English speaking was little to none. It was mostly sign language. Where he is well versed, he is fluent. But nowadays, his English has really come a long way. He's taken a big step, whether it be Duolingo, whether it be his English classes he takes with Marc, whether it be, the rom-coms he watches on TV, whatever it all is, he's done very well in picking up the language.
Lots of Google Translate.
Lots of Google Translate.
Not a sponsor, but if so, we could definitely work that out there. Google Translate during the game. Has been seen during a game.
Google Translate, my second friend. So.
That's actually a great place to start. Anton, at the start of the year, when you didn't know what we were saying, what did you usually do so then you could understand us?
Oh, if I can understand you, usually I use Google Translate.
Text me, bro.
Yeah, like my favorite phrase was "text me, bro."
Yeah. Favorite phrase, text me, bro. He'd pull his phone out, unlock it, put it in your face, and say, "Text me, bro." To which you would then type out what you said to him, would translate to Russian. He'd go Russian back to English and give an answer. It was a good little system we had set up. It was a good tight ship we were running.
Tight ship for sure.
But nowadays, he really focuses on not needing to do that, and to the point where last week he said he wanted to be on this show. We told him the show was going to be in English. Now, this is being broadcasted in Moscow for those of you tuning in Moscow. This is all over the globe. So I think we should be paying some big bucks to have this translated into Russian afterwards. I'm sure that's been going on. There's a lot of money getting pumped into this show, and it's all thanks to the sponsors.
Taking off for sure. Lots of sponsors.
Yeah, it's really it's momentum you can't really slow down at this point.
It's just a fast-moving train.
So let's get started here, folks. Again, if you have questions, send them in. If they come in English, they'll come in English. If they come in Russian, I'll hand the phone over.
Your questions.
And we're going to start here with, Anton, you said how old were you when you started playing hockey?
Oh, I was 6 years old.
6 years old, 6 years old. And in Russia, hockey is very popular, not so popular. I know you guys weren't in the Four Nations.
Yeah, in Russia, hockey is so popular because it's favorite sport in Russia.
Ovechkin.
Yeah, and Ovechkin, exactly.
Any NHL hockey players that who would your favorite NHL player be?
My favorite NHL player is Shesterkin because he's my friend. We had practice together last summer, so
There you go.
Friends.
FPNHL, NHL.
Same
Kind of the
thing,
same
same thing. So
almost the same thing.
same. So he's friends with Igor Shesterkin, goaltender of your Rangers in the NHL from New York. Anton is friends with him. They FaceTime before bed. They tuck each other in. They're very close. So yeah, hockey-wise, that's where you're coming from. How much do you skate when you're back in Russia?
How often are you on the ice?
Yeah.
Before when I came here, around 2 months, I has practice with.
Every day or a couple times a week?
Yeah, we have 2 days off.
2
1
days
week,
off,
yeah.
okay. So 5 days a week you're on the ice?
Yeah, exactly.
Or on the sheet.
That's it. There's no messing around. And in those days off, are you really taking it off, or are you in the gym, maybe Planet Fitness?
No, before ice, we had gym, so around 1 hour, and after go to the ice. So.
Okay.
Anton, how do you like playing for the Wolves? You enjoying your time here?
Oh, I like it. I like it with team. I like it with town because here so good fans.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
A shout out to the fans. Well done. The interview skills are really flourishing right now, Anton. That's a good one to say there. You said hockey-wise. I just had a question. It's now gone. Marc, would you like to take it away again?
What leagues were you playing in Russia? What were you playing in before you came here?
Before last year, I played in VHL. VHL is like between ECHL and AHL.
Okay, so NHL, AHL, FPNHL, ECHL. VHL.
VHL.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
VHL near ECHL.
Okay, yeah.
But
So
both under
But
the
little
VHL.
bit better than
yeah,
ECHL.
but still under the
Again,
VHL.
still under
yeah,
the
Okay,
yeah.
just so we get
Okay,
that clear.
so you're
Yeah.
climbing the ladder here. This is your first year on Watertown?
Yeah, it's my first year.
Is this your first year playing hockey outside of Russia?
Yeah.
First year outside of Russia. And you're liking it?
Yeah, I like it 100%.
Where in Russia are you from exactly?
My hometown, it's Surgut.
So good.
Yeah.
Serogud.
Almost
Serogud.
like Watertown, because we're so cold, like here.
So good, Russia.
So good, Russia.
Russia.
The best part. How far is that from Moscow?
How far? Around 3 hours.
3
On
hours.
plane.
3 hours.
Yeah.
On plane.
Yeah, on plane.
Now, would
foot.
Shesterkin give you a private jet to fly around?
No. I pay myself tickets for plane and went to the Moscow and have had practice with him.
Now, do you drive at home in Russia?
No, I can't drive unfortunately because
So no driving.
I don't
So-
have license.
So he also doesn't drive here. That's also a fun little
Thankfully.
hula hoop for everyone to jump through. We like to take turns having our little dose of daddy daycare with Anton Borodkin. Marc's an a common driver. I like to drive there. Mr. Johnson Garrett, recent call up to the East Coast Hockey League. He loves to drive as well. So we usually find a good way to bring him around town and get him to where he needs to be. Because for a simple man from Russia, he does usually need to go somewhere at all times of the day.
Never go home.
Never
Never
home.
go home.
Never home. Always
Everywhere
out.
but home.
Always out. Okay, so any more fan questions you want to turn to there, Marc?
Well, I think we'll just dive into this weekend, what we got going on. Friday night, I believe, is School Spirit Night, so it is $10 admission. If you wear any school apparel, once again, that's 25% right off the top there for school apparel. Saturday night is our lovely Star Wars night, so you're definitely going to want to tune into that one and get down to the game. I believe there's a special auction after, correct?
Yes,
check-
that's
yeah.
correct. Those
So,
game-worn jerseys
yeah.
that smell great will be on sale.
You will not be able to get them again, that is for sure, so make sure you bring your
That's a
wallet.
one and done.
Sunday, it is buy one, get one beer, I believe.
That is
BOGO
correct.
night. So
BOGO
make sure you guys-
beers.
Make sure you guys walk to the rink. Definition of tying one on for sure, so don't be afraid to tie one on.
If BOGO beers isn't a reason to go ballistic,
Yeah,
I don't know what is.
absolutely. The ballistic is definitely the correct terminology for this moment.
The volume better be ramped up. This isn't a library. This is a hockey rink. You guys have been great so far, but let's continue that. And for BOGO beer night, that barn better be bumping.
Yeah, that's for sure. I believe Saturday night also we have special things like face painting available.
This is true.
Make your own lightsaber.
Yep.
So yeah, that's going to be quite the treat there, and heard Luke Skywalker's coming in and Darth Vader there. So we're getting some special guests there on the ice, and those jerseys will be for sale. So don't be afraid to come on down to the Watertown Municipal Arena there and get a touch on one.
Get your fair share of Star Wars, and there also is going to be special merchandise only available that night, like this guy here. Do you know who this is?
It's Grogu.
Who?
Grogu.
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 Yeah.
So in Russia they
Isn't that
call
Yoda?
him Grogu.
No, it's
That's
not Yoda.
right. In North America, it's Yoda.
Yoda difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Well,
this
he's a
is
Star Wars guy.
This
Yeah.
is Grogu. Anton is very passionate about Star Wars. We've now just discovered.
Yeah, I know all about Star Wars. So
Speaking about movies, actually, Marvel's seems to be a big thing with you Euros there. You and Davide
Yeah.
like to talk shop about Spider-Man. You know, between
Yeah.
the second and third period, all of a sudden Captain America is being talked
yeah,
about.
exactly,
So
100%.
why is Marvel very popular in the States?
In States?
In Russia?
In Russia. Yes, bro. Marvel's so popular in Russia.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Who's your Captain America in your eyes?
Miss Laura.
Miss Laura.
You heard it here, folks. Florida, that's for you there.
Yeah.
Now, when you watch these movies, do you watch, English with Russian subtitles, Russian with Spanish subtitles? Do you go a little Italian? How do you watch
No,
these movies?
now I try watch movie with English subtitles because I need to listen and
See what it means.
yeah, see what it
So
means. Yeah.
English speaking and English subtitles?
Yes.
There you go. He's fully in on the English side
Yeah.
of the game here.
Bought right in. That's
He may never go back to Russia.
No, do you remember your Russian?
What do you mean about?
Do you remember how to speak Russian?
Yeah, I know how to speak. Still, I know. Yeah.
Good, just
Making
making
sure we
sure.
didn't lose that here in Watertown at the rink.
Yeah, you don't want to lose your roots here in Watertown. We actually had a couple of Russians last year. Anton, did you know any of the Russians that played on the team last year?
I don't know nobody.
Don't know nobody. He's a ghost.
No friends.
He's a ghost. But yeah, we had 3 Russians here. I'm sure you guys remember. I think they're all on different career paths now. They're doing their thing and they're pounding pavement in their own separate ventures there. So
I want
shout out
to
there.
throw it over to the fans here. Sherry, I know you, Sherry, very well.
Yeah.
She asked, what is your favorite dessert?
Dessert. Oh, my favorite dessert is tiramisu.
Okay, there you go. A little
Yeah.
Italian in them.
Yeah, and
Antonio.
tiramisu and Keith's desserts.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you
Keith's
go.
dessert.
Shout out Sherry.
yeah.
and
Little
Keith
shout
today.
out.
Yeah.
Why not? That's to the boosters. Keith and Sherry, they are just part of the booster club, but they know what they're doing. They are awesome. They actually happen to be my booster. They happen to be Anton's booster. Anton, Keith and Sherry, big fans.
Keith and Sherry is the best boosters in the world in my life.
There
Yeah,
you go.
they are all time. They're always tuned in. They're always bought in. It's people like them that really help this organization get to where it needs to be. And here we go. We got a little fan just
got a
passing by.
straggler here.
He's actually in his costume. It's his 100th day of school today. He's dressed up as an old man,
All right.
which is a little trend that I just found out about. We got a question from Davide Gaeta, fellow European. Davide says, Mr. Borodkin, what's the top 3 restaurant in town? Is how he wrote
It's
it.
so good question. Yeah, my top 3 it's Olive Garden, Pho, and Deli Buffet.
And Tully's.
And
Is
Tully.
number 1.
Yeah.
Well done. So, okay, again, there's all. We're always talking sponsorships and partnerships and whatnot. So if you guys are listening, which I'm sure you are, this is on the Watertown News Channel now. We actually just got
24,000 tuned in. So.
Yeah, 24K, and that's only on this. We're on right now Spotify, YouTube, Facebook Marketplace. We're on everything right now.
You name it, we bring it.
And the Russian CNN or something
Yeah.
like that, probably. Okay, so those are your restaurants. What is the food like in here, Watertown, USA, versus food like maybe borscht back home in Russia?
Actually, here it's the same food like in Russia, but
No, it's not. Anton, let's start telling the truth here.
It is not the same.
You show me Russian cuisine.
no. Listen
here
to
we
me.
go.
Listen to me, fellas. I mean, what we have the same restaurants like here, the same. For example, like Deli Buffet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so the food's the same. Similar.
Yeah, for
Good to
course.
know we're
of
just
course,
lying to our
of course.
friends
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And now the
Seriously.
myth about vodka, is that actually very popular in Russia, or do they just say that?
No, in Russia, popular whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Whiskey. Anton's a good. What's your beverage of choice?
Oh, my
Water.
beverages. Yes, Pepsi.
Pepsi, this is
And
true.
Gatorade. Two for
and
Gatorade.
yeah, and
Yeah.
too much Gatorade.
Yeah,
yeah.
too much Gatorade. Captain America gets mad. No Gatorade for the game.
Electrolytes only.
Yeah, I like
Captain
electrolytes.
America.
Yeah.
Speaking of food, actually, we had a little debacle in the room today. That was an interesting one, just talking about the different dynamics of cultures here. And Mr. Borodkin was hungry. We had some bagels in the room. Again, thank you to the Booster Club. Sherry and Keith pulled through there. We all had our nice fix of bagels, so we were hungry, or we were not hungry on the ice. Anton went. You went to get your bagel. He went to the toaster and just jammed that old sucker right in the thing. He didn't cut the bagel down the middle. He went two sides together and stuffed it in there. This is just a little part of the culture that's different because you had never seen a bagel.
just-
Yeah,
glimpse.
because I never see this stuff, so I didn't know what it needs split.
Weird.
Yes.
Weird
Yes.
concept. Weird concept. Weird concept.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's why you have teammates around to help you out because I think Captain America, Lord,
Yeah.
was there to, to yell at you a bit.
Yeah.
And then yell at you a bit
Captain
more.
America and
And
Mr.
then-
Grasby showed me how neat it is, so
Yeah.
Now we're good. Now we understand.
yeah, I understand. No, yeah.
We're all
it'll
team
never
here. We're all
happen
friends
again.
here.
Of
We're all
course.
going the same direction.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Of
pulling the
course.
rope.
I gotta pull that rope. Pull
Everyone's
that
pulling
leash.
the rope.
We need to see actually Mr. Grasby because he was so angry.
Oh,
Yeah, well-
Mr. Grasby was very angry.
Yeah.
Mr. Bottero, do you have anything else to go off?
No, I think that we can wrap it up here soon. Do you have any more questions? Or...
We're almost getting there.
Yeah, any
Okay,
more
here.
questions here from the fans?
Okay. Can't be. Anton, being a goalie, your job isn't to score goals or put pucks in the net. It's to keep the puck out. Are you insane, or why is this what you choose to do? Why do you like to be a goalie?
Oh, because actually, just I liked goalie's gear, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh, the gear.
That's valid.
Yes,
Yeah,
Play the
yes.
sport for the
when
gear.
I, when
That's
I was
valid.
when I was 8 years old, so I wanted to be goalie because I liked gear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you like the feel of a badminton racket, you play badminton.
That's it.
Oh, I can play badminton. Yeah.
This is true. He did say that. You can play tennis. What other sports you play?
I can play table tennis, badminton, So big tennis.
Big tennis, yes.
I don't know.
Big tennis.
Yeah. So volleyball maybe, basketball. So
He can do it all.
football,
Hockey
yeah.
players are usually athletes of other sports. He's not a one-trick pony. Anton can do a lot of great things there, and he's going to continue to do them for the rest of the year. Just talking a little hockey here. We're about maybe the last kind of leg, the last third of this hockey season. Just had a big weekend. We got another big one coming up. Quite frankly, every weekend we have it gets bigger and bigger. Gets bigger and bigger. This one again, remember, BOGO Beers Sunday night.
Be there or be square.
Be square, yeah. Well, really, just be there.
Yeah,
there's
there's
really
no other
just
option.
be there.
Call in Monday work.
Yeah,
We
take
don't
that
need
day
it all.
off now.
Yeah.
Watertown, the lights will be on. Don't worry. Nooms has that under control. Again, Friday is the school game. 18 underwear, your school apparel. If it's your 100th day of school, dress like an old man. And then Star Wars night, jerseys will be auctioned. This is who?
Grogo.
Grogel. Grogel.
Grogu.
This is Grogel. Yeah, and again, we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep pounding pavement here. We're gonna do what needs to be done. We're at a great point of the year. It's getting really exciting.
We're looking to heat up.
We're looking to get hot.
Yeah.
Now
I wanted to
Anton.
ask Anton a question here. Outside of hockey, who is your favorite athlete?
Athlete?
Or professional player?
Like my favorite player,
Yeah.
yeah? I think my favorite player is Shesty. She's Turkish.
Outside of
hockey.
hockey.
Not in
not
basketball.
Oh, it's Stephen Curry.
Ah,
Steph Curry.
Da.
I did
Da.
My favorite
Da.
player, yeah. Da.
Let's do this. Let's do a little Russian class here, quick. Let's give 3 words that the fan base could use in Russian.
In Russian?
Yes.
Да, привет, and как дела?
And what do they mean?
It's like привет is hi, да is yes, and как дела is how are you?
Kandalai.
Как дела?
Kagdala.
Как дела?
Как
Yes.
дела.
How are you?
Kagdala. And if you master those, you can move to Moscow, where the rent is cheaper.
Yes. Visas are free.
Visas
Yeah.
are free. If you go in,
Of
you might not
course.
ever get out.
Yeah.
But here we are. Now. Guys, again, thank you all for tuning in. We're at a record 16,344 people here. So thank you guys for tuning in live. If you have the night shift, I'm sure you probably booked your shift off to watch and tune in live here. I understand that. The live event we did last week and the week before with the tickets, that was a big success, big hit there. We had the winner who I'm not even sure who it was, but they did get their tickets and they did come to the game. Thank you for that. That is awesome. Anton, would you like to maybe in your home language say a little anything back home to your mother, any family?
I can say in Russian?
Please.
Yeah? Okay, thank you. So, привет, мама Лиза, я люблю вас очень сильно и скучаю.
So if you didn't get that, he said, "Hi, mom, love you, miss you."
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
That's actually said.
Oh, are you from Moscow?
Omsk.
Omsk, yeah.
Okay, well, Anton, thank you so much. You did a great job.
Yeah,
How
I'm
do you
glad
think
to
it went?
I'm glad to see me here, so it was funny.
And you know what? After saying we're not going to focus on the funny, we went for it. We had a few laughs. We shared some laughs. But again, it was serious at times. But needed to be serious. Funny when it can be funny.
I think.
Maybe.
I think maybe.
Stop. Please slowly be
Okay. And on that note,
You was so quickly.
yeah, we got a little ramped up there. But again, Anton's English has come a long way. His goaltending is even better than his English speaking. He's doing awesome. We're going to keep riding on him. And thank you guys for the support. We do appreciate that.
Taiwan on.
Taiwan on, signing off.